The best municipal golf course I've ever played. This is Public Course Episode 2, part of a series where we travel and play the best public courses in every state across the country. You saw us in Nevada at Wolf Creek, but today our travels take us to Massachusetts, just south of Boston, at a place called Braintree Municipal Golf Course. This place originally opened up in 1932 as a 9-hole track designed by Stiles and Van Fleet and was privately owned until 1955 when the town of Braintree made it a true muni. In 1971, it expanded to 18 holes thanks to a redesign by Samuel Mitchell, and this year it's celebrating its 70th anniversary as a public course. Today's course pleasantly surprised me, and it might surprise you guys too. Let's get right into it. I have faith that this place is going to be cool. I do see some very nice pure grass up there. Braintree Golf Course. Let's just look for a second. How we doing?
Wait, is that?
Okay, hold on, guys. See that tee box? That's nice. That's nice. Wait, this is legendary. This is my style of golf course right here. I know I'm gonna love this. It gives me like sunflower vibes ish. Oh my gosh, it's all tree lined too. I'm actually so excited for this. No, it looks great. Look at that putting green. The green looks so pure. Wait, no, hey, don't judge a book by its cover now. I really want to learn about this course today. When we did Wolf Creek, obviously we knew what to kind of expect because we've seen a lot about the course and stuff like that. But with this place, I did not want to know anything leading into this. I looked it up for a second, but then I didn't want to see any photos. I didn't want to know anything about it. I just wanted to show up and kind of get like first impressions, first reactions, because it's kind of like we're in Boston, we're kind of south of Boston. And driving in, you don't really know what to expect just based off the surroundings. Everything is super old here in Massachusetts. You can tell there's a lot of history behind locationally where we're at, which means I would assume this golf course is very old and probably also has a lot of history. Again, just super excited to kind of see it and feel it out. Yes, I'm excited for today. The head pro, I believe his name is Dylan. He's the guy who had us out. Like I said, they were super thrilled, which is always like a good thing. I think it's probably this guy. He just looks like a pro. How you guys doing? How are you? Good to see you. Hey, how's it going? Oh, nice. Yeah, you're the guy who had us out. Amazing. Yeah, thanks for having us today. I love like the clubhouse and old-fashioned look and everything. Yeah.
For sure.
How old is this place?
It was 9-hole course way back. They changed it to an 18-hole course in the 50s, and the town's owned it since. So the town's owned it for 70 years. We're actually celebrating the 70th anniversary this year. So pretty cool stuff. So I was playing golf on Monday, and you posted about Rhode Island, and I messaged you. I was like, bro, if you're in Mass, let me know. Yeah. And I got the email on Tuesday, and the subject was just Garrett Clark, and I was like, no. I was like, oh my god.
Because I didn't even see your message, which is a crazy coincidence.
I was playing golf with my buddy, and he was like, did he see the message? I was like, I don't think so. But either way, like the coincidence is insane. So, but crazy. That's crazy. Awesome. But yeah, no, you guys hop in, I'll grab some balls and I'll meet you guys down there.
If you don't mind, do you guys have any like quick like snacks or something to eat? Dude, this is just like reminds me of like courses I grew up on in Kansas City. The Clubhouse vibe, it's very similar. So in this series, guys, obviously the concept is to try and play the nicest public course in every state, but that's not going to happen every single time. And, you know, when that doesn't happen, our biggest thing is we want to tell a story about courses and just get to know it. I'm going to enjoy playing a course like this, which might not be number one in the state, just as much as I would enjoy probably any other course in that state, just because we've obviously had the privilege and very grateful for it to have the opportunity to like travel around and play a lot of great spots. But sometimes for me, it's like, it's almost better to come to a course that obviously has a lot of history and meaning behind it versus going to say like the number one. So super excited, even just like getting a view of the course so far. The greens look freaking pure. Can I do the crispy buffalo chicken wrap with no blue cheese? Sub for like shredded cheese if you could. It's like Bob has his chicken Caesar wrap reviews that he does. I like a good chicken Caesar wrap, but every time I go to a golf course, if they have a buffalo chicken wrap, that's what I'll get. And that might just be my thing.
Are you guys like known for something here? Like what's this course known for?
Ooh, I don't know. Mark, what would you say we're known for? Chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm. We'll do a chicken parm sandwich as well. We got to try the special.
Oh, you'll get one anyway.
Okay.
No.
Whoa. Is this a par 3 or a par 4 here? It's probably going to be weirdly a challenging course. Like, a lot of public courses like this that are just lined with trees are tough off the tee. I've been struggling off the tee. Buffalo chicken wrap review. Looks great already. Got to get some ranch on there, you know? Everything's very well positioned in the wrap. You see what I'm saying? Like, isn't that going to be such a good bite? You know what I'm saying, Ryder? Like, that's a great bite. You got a little tomato, the ranch, the chicken, the lettuce.
You know it's good when Garrett doesn't say much and he just goes,
I'm going to go 8.2. That's a great rating. But this right here is allegedly, this is what they're known for. I like when sandwiches are cut like this because you got this bite right here. We're just going to start with the tip. That's all. That's really good. Yeah, it's really good, actually. I mean, I don't really have experience in this. Do you want to try it, Ryder?
It's definitely solid. I wouldn't say I'm a chicken parm guy, but probably 7.4.
This is great. I will say. How are you?
How we doing?
How's it going?
Sean.
Garrett.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. I'm going to buy a couple boxes of balls. I'll do just a box of the Chrome Tours.
Hole in one on the par 4.
Yeah, one of our friends did.
Everyone screwing around the green, and then you guys just lost it. It was just
insane. Still the craziest moment I've ever been a part of.
Yeah,
It's
I can imagine.
surreal. I have chills even talking about it. Every time I think about it, it's unbelievable.
Enjoy the course.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hope you like it.
The shot, it was actually edited.
Pardon me?
The shot was actually edited.
You can't even joke like that.
Oh, forget it. I don't like it.
He's joking, dude. This is the beauty of playing a new course that you haven't seen. It's like we get to have our first reactions together unless you guys have played here, which is awesome. That's my favorite aspect of traveling for golf. It's just seeing the new courses. Like, everything else is great. You have a good round here and there, awesome. But it's not even about that for me. It's like going and seeing new places, new properties, and it's like all about the experience. You know, you could be out on a nice course and shoot terrible and still be having fun, as long as it's kind of your first time being there. Are you guys ranked or no? No,
I wish.
No, that's the beauty of it, though. I think it's cool that you, like you said, you get the overflow traffic from Boston, so you're always sold out, huh?
But,
That's
I
awesome.
mean, within the last 7-8 years, like, this place went from like a muni feel to like you don't feel like it's a muni. Like, it's in really good shape. The greens are phenomenal.
Shit,
so
dude. That's what I noticed. The greens look awesome.
Yeah, I give it all to the superintendent. I mean, he literally is magician.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because you guys have some holes on the water, yeah?
Yeah, a lot.
That's so cool.
Front nine is it's a little more tight. And backside's more driver and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
A couple reachable par 5s, but
I'm excited for it, dude.
Hit a couple.
Yeah, this will be good. Look at this tee box, guys.
The range?
The driving range, so pure. He said that they reserve this typically for like lessons and certain outings. That's why like it keeps in really good shape. But it's bent grass. This is super pure. Let's make a bet. I get 10 tries to hit the 200-yard marker. 10-1, $10 bet.
I would take that bet.
You'll take it? $10 to you if I don't. We know what we need to do today. Aim 20 yards right of every green. Another thing about this place, it's not currently ranked in the state for top courses, but what everyone's saying is this is the best municipal course in the area. Out of municipal courses, allegedly, this is one of the best, if not the best, which I'm looking forward to. I grew up playing a lot of municipal golf courses, city-owned places that are very cool. Sunflower's a municipal as well. So, hole number 1, par 4, straight away. I got a 5-iron here. We have Pro Dylan out here with us today. He's gonna try and help caddy a little bit. He's telling me lay up, hit an iron. We hit everything left on the range. You guys saw it, like big old draws. So hopefully this draws and we kind of aim at the pin.
Whoa.
That works.
Whoa.
Dude, I was trying to hit a stinger. What are you talking about? Seriously, you gotta chill. What? That's perfect. What do you mean, dude?
The skull was always the play?
Yes. Like 3 grooves low is what we needed to do. A little extra distance. Come on. Hey, I just didn't want to take a divot. The tee box is looking so pure.
It's true, yeah.
Like, why would I take a divot?
I mean, when you're hitting it well, you don't take divots.
That's what Tiger says. What's up, guys? How are you guys? What's going on, everybody? You want to know one of the most annoying sounds to try and sleep through? Is a leaf blower or a mower. I remember always, like, first or second day of summer, you just off of school, and you get woke up at 8:30 to a mower outside. You just want to punch the hole through the wall. I think that wind does swirl. I think it does. Felt like it was into, but it was definitely downwind. And he said out here, because on the range, we were hitting that way, into the wind, because I just couldn't trust it. But he says the wind swirls a lot out here. I'm going to need some help on some reads today.
Of course.
For sure. Greens felt smooth on the putting green.
Yep.
What do you think on the stimp if you had to guess?
Probably like 8.
8?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I grew up on.
They're definitely not fast. They can definitely get quick, like downhill and stuff, but I wouldn't call them quick by any means.
That's good. We can give putts runs today. And like I said, they are very, very pure. Like, there's not really any imperfections in these greens, which is at an 8, kind of tough to find. They are kind of hard, huh?
Yeah.
They look so soft.
I know.
Going left?
Think so. Towards the end, it's definitely going to fall more to the left.
At the beginning, kind of straight?
Yeah, I would say more downhill than anything.
Yeah.
And then fall to the left at the end.
I think we're seeing the same thing.
Oh. I thought you had it.
I thought for a second that we just started it off like that. We'll take par though. Being 35 feet, making par. We're gonna zoom through this round. I love that. Not having anybody in front of you and playing alone is probably a top 3 feeling in life.
What's 1 and 2?
We won't go to there. I'm assuming it's an iron.
Yes, I would say 5 iron, 4 iron max. There's a pond right of the green. Anything at that cart is probably money.
Okay, I think I like 5 iron.
I think 5 should be fine. Right at the cart.
It's a good swing. That time we took a divot because it wasn't the first hole. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Great tee shot. It's exactly what we wanted. Dead center of the fairway, 5 iron. It's a beautiful thing about municipal golf. You don't necessarily need driver. Now, driver has been the worst club in my bag, so staying away from driver in general is probably a good thing to do for me today. You can't feel the wind down here, but it is breezy. So above these trees, if my math is correct, and I'm doing my scientific Bryson thinking here, it should be coming in our face off the left here.
120 flag.
120 flag?
Yeah.
Should be
so
this
that
way.
It looks like it's...
Wait, no, it should be down. It should be down.
It should be down. It looks... There's like a ridge right in the middle of the screen. This looks right in front of that.
120 flag, this is like a full bore 60 or an easy 56, but it's downwind, so should be the full bore 60. And it should go left. The wind should push it left or right. Whew. What the?
Dude, your divot like stuck on your club. You see that?
Dude, it felt different through impact, like heavier.
Well, yeah, it stayed on the club.
It was on it the whole time?
Like 3 seconds, and then it fell off.
Well, we're beyond that ridge, not exactly where you want to be. It's a similar putt to hole 1 from the looks of it, which makes me happy. It's almost like we practiced this exact putt. If I hit fairways today, I could see a pretty solid number today because the wedge swing feels nice. Coming up to the first hole, I thought, oh, they're going to be really ripping and spinning, but thankfully, these greens are kind of one where you land it and the ball kind of just stays where it's at. Pretty hard, even though they look soft. Okay, similar putt to hole 1, yeah? Gonna break down the hill to the left at the end?
Yep.
Sit. Sit. Okay. Good speed the first 2 holes. That's what we like to see.
Missed it. What a dweeb. Loser.
Nice.
You got a live cam.
Yeah, We're gonna just cut to the live cam every once in a while. See what it looks like. She'll be filming a squirrel or something, I already know. Just film a bunch of random stuff today. The live cam is gonna be hilarious. Straight downwind, what's the number?
215.
Okay. 215 straight downwind. Ball's gonna fly here. Well, now it's telling us it's into the wind. What's going on here, Dylan?
Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
So this is probably the hardest green on the course.
Okay.
This is that one that I was saying we just took out the 2 bunkers on the left. So
yeah.
that's all fresh sod on the left.
Gotcha.
Over's dead. Short is the place to be unless you want to stick it, but I think you can.
We're gonna go 5-iron here. Just take a little bit off of it. Almost need to try and play a cut as much as we don't really have that in the bag.
Stay.
Sit, boo. Okay. That was the low cut. Thankfully we didn't hook one. This not only is gonna be a really fun round today, we're also gonna play really quick, which is great. Okay, so up there, pop bunker, and then there was one back there.
There's one right at this area here.
They just took it out because what, it's too hard?
Too hard, pace of play, and like it just got to a point where like
locals
you couldn't even get it up and down.
Yeah. Well, this is quite the golf shot. Not the best lie. Should take a lot to kind of get this one to go a little bit of a ways. It's gonna be left. Not great. Actually really bad. Not good at all. All right, this is where I'll need you, Dylan. I mean, it looks fairly straight, but
it is pretty straight uphill. If anything, it's gonna try to go right to left, either right edge or almost inside that little divot.
That's kind of where I got it, almost inside the hole here, yeah?
Yeah.
Bang.
Money.
Momentum putt.
Great roll.
Thank you. Even through 3. Kind of scrambling so far. Haven't given ourselves any looks, but plenty of golf to play. It's 5-iron again. First 4 holes. We've hit 5-iron off every tee. We need to get this tempo dialed. That's perfect. All right, so that's gonna leave us like 90 yards. I was really tempted to hit driver because there's only 310 to the green, but it doesn't look like it's worth. Good to meet you guys. Garrett. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Legends. These guys are legends. I don't know how anyone found out that we were at this course. I haven't posted anything, but I guess locally the word kind of got around. Shout out to the Northeast, man. I feel like I met a lot of nice people up here. We definitely could hit driver, but it would have been a little risky.
There's a little slope, not massive, but a little slope that you can rip it off.
Okay.
And
I don't know if I'm really spinning the ball right now. I feel like it's just gonna plop dead where it's at.
Yep.
80 yards, could almost putt this. We got a little runway here. 60 degree, gonna open it up and try and hit a cut spinner. Little cut spinner. Nice. I don't know if you guys know this, but if I don't shoot par or better today, I'm paying for a random person's round in the clubhouse after I finish. Every putt matters today. We just started this. We're gonna do this throughout the whole series, and we're gonna see if I'm up or down, which there's only a possibility of being down and literally 0 possibility of being up. Left to right?
Think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a tiny bit out.
Yep.
I think since they're rolling at about an 8, they might move a hair more. See, this side's telling me it's not really moving at all. I really don't know. Kind of stumped. Yeah, I don't know if it's going right, because on that side it feels like it's not. This side it feels like it kind of is. Nice.
Attaboy.
All that second guessing paid off, because I definitely would have missed that left. All right, 1 under through 4. Solid start. What's up, dude? Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Max.
Yeah, Garrett. Nice to meet you as well. Solid start. Don't want to count our chickens before they hatch. Swing feels okay. The range was kind of a little shaky, but on the course we're feeling all right. We're gonna get a number here, par 3. This one should be wind off the right, maybe a hair down. This should be a perfectly full 7-iron. 194 playing about 189, 188. I think it's down off the right. If it is, then this is the number. Whoa! Yoikers. Just long. It was definitely down off the right. We had it gauged right.
We need to like bring a kite here.
Yeah.
Just fly the kite up and...
Yeah, for this course we definitely do. We actually had the wind gauged right. We got to keep track of it throughout the whole day because you cannot feel anything down here below the trees. In a good spot, a hair long, a hair left. Kind of smother hooked that 7-iron. More of a draw, but still not the best swing. We can chip this in though. We'll leave this in. Down the hill, I think I got a really good feel for this one. Nothing's necessarily fast, but this one will be a little faster. Not that fast. It's a terrible putt.
Okay, that's not that bad.
It ended up a little better than I expected, but I knew I left it way short. Just didn't give it an effort. All right, it's not necessarily one you're expecting to birdie, so we will take a par there. On to hole 6, 1 under. All right, we're going 4-iron. This might be one of the first times I've hit less than driver on a par 5. But it doesn't, realistically, it just doesn't make sense. I don't think the risk is worth the reward. You know all I was thinking about over that ball?
What?
Was probably the worst thing in golf is taking less than driver and still hitting it out of play. Thank God we didn't. We'll see if 4-iron pans out. You guys can call me a little, whatever you want to call me in the comments for not hitting driver. But I'm trying to be better, guys. Trying to be better about course management. In this one, the tightest landing area is at about 295 to 310. I mean, you're looking at a 20-yard gap is what it feels like from the tee. We have about 300 in, which is exactly what we said we want. We want to give ourselves now a 6-iron to 60 degree.
Live cam, there's a turtle. I kind of want to pick it up. Turtle.
All right, everybody, we're gonna hit a 6-iron now. Like we said, 4-iron, 6-iron, 60 degree. 6-iron should leave us about 100 yards. 60 degree from there should put us in a good spot. Okay. Might have like 110 from there. Perfect spot. I mean, you guys can look like just literally, I'm not joking, probably 4 yards left of the fairway is OB stakes. I'm very happy with how I've played this hole so far. I think it's a smart play. If you guys ever get the chance to come out here and play this course, I would highly recommend doing the same thing. What number, do you remember what number I said back there?
No, what'd you say?
110 yards. About 100 yards.
That's what you have?
And we have 110. I need some water for my club.
I'm not a pitcher.
Okay, thanks. Oh, left it short. Got scared. Yep. It's fine. Better than long, but I didn't fully trust it. I think the sad part there was we had a little ridge that we could probably have spun it back off of, but again, we got a little scared of being deep. Whoa. Uphill look at birdie. If we make this, we do everything we said on the tee box. We'll love it when a great thing comes together.
Come on, Timmy. Let's go. Timmy, you stay right there.
I was saying Bryson needs to come out here and break the course record.
Yeah, what's the course record?
64. And I just know, like, he hits his driver so straight and far. If he's swinging his driver well, he could easily overpower this place. Shoot 59, 60. I want to say I know what this one does. What do you think? A little right to left?
Yeah, I definitely think right to left towards the end, definitely.
I think we're looking a pretty good bit outright. A cup and a half, maybe.
I kind of like that line.
I'm going to favor a hair more just because of, at the end, if we die this one, I think it's moving more.
Timmy, are you moving? Nope, he's still there. Good man.
Sit. Oh gosh, if we die it. Wow, buddy. Leaving ourselves a little 3-foot slider for a stressful par now. Could have been worse. Dadgummit, I just killed it.
Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy? Guys, it's not in the feet.
Huh?
Where did it go?
You good? Oh, wow! Woo!
Are you serious?
Dude, I was like, what are they talking about? What kind of guy is that?
His name's Timmy. Oh, his hand's out. I'm sorry, Timmy.
Yo, stop. Okay, dude, that's a snapping turtle, you weirdo. On to the next. We were still 1 under par. Rammed that putt by. Kind of stupid. Even just giving myself a situation where I could have missed a putt coming back is never fun, but we're all good. We're gonna hit 4-iron off this tee again. We're just hitting irons all day. We have our feel from the range. Hopefully it keeps working off the tee. That'll work. Scary, 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 scary. Go. 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 Nice. That little hook swing was close to being a lot worse. It should be here, technically speaking. Doom, this way. That's where it should be. But
now it's helping. Helping and off the left.
But is it swirling?
The flag's not moving. But right now it's left to right with us.
I don't even know. Just gonna hit it. What's the number?
130 on the dot.
130?
Yep.
Dude, I don't think it's helping. I have this weird gut feeling it's into. See? See? See, you just threw that up and it said it was hurting.
Now it's hurting.
But then there's still, watch, over here though, you wanna see something crazy? It's helping. All right, anyway.
130 it is.
Yeah, we're just gonna hit the ball. Wind should move it a hair right. Wind should move it a hair right. Wind should move it a hair right. For sure. All right, we're putting. Okay, weirdly enough, guys, I gotta say it, that was the best swing of the day. I hit my target. I thought the ball was gonna move right. It didn't. I'm not complaining about it. It's pin high, which was probably my biggest worry there, not knowing where this wind's at today. But that's something we gotta build off of. You gotta remember those really good shots. You're like, okay, that if I were to hit a perfect shot, that's what the perfect shot should feel like. Okay, just trust in this one. No reason to overthink it. Oh, we were so close. All right, on to hole 8. Still 1 under, just kind of cruising. Nothing crazy good, nothing crazy bad. Haven't really had many close birdie looks. When we did, we made the putt. Par 5 next. All right, we're gonna get a little crazy here. We're gonna hit driver. This is like a momentum thing. If we hit a good one.
It's like this is the only hole you shouldn't. Or how far is that?
You can, like, ideally, if you hit it 250, 260, your middle fairway, if you're gonna draw this around that corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this is the only one you shouldn't hit a driver on.
Hey everybody, I'm hitting driver. What am I doing?
Yeah, I don't think it's driver.
4-iron?
I would hit 4 or 2. I usually hit 2 from back here.
That probably looks so cool on camera. I just hit a driver off camera to see what would have happened, and we definitely made the right call hitting 2-iron. I'm gonna hit 4-iron and just try and give myself like 30 or 50 yards. Not fully going for it, but trying to get it up there somewhere close to the green. Yep. Should be about 50 yards there. You could say this is a very different version of golf than you're used to seeing on the channel. It's not very often we get the chance to come out to a course that's super tight, super short, but has still a really good challenge. It's very rare to find courses like this. I grew up on some courses similar, where you're not always thinking about driver. You're thinking, you know, hey, maybe 4-iron here, 5-iron, even 6-iron sometimes off tees. And it's kind of the golf I grew up on, so very happy to be doing it today. We got, like I said, we got about 40 yards here, prime position. I think we made the right call. Hopefully we make birdie here. Hey, guess how far we have? 50 yards. He's 51, this is 50, which is what we wanted. So 60 degree here. I feel like I'm back in college. My coach always used to teach me, don't hit driver when you don't need to. Placement golf is everything in tournaments, and I never listened to him, and I always played bad. Go. It did. Bounced forward. Nice. I think this is outside the edge, dude. I knew it. Hit it through the break.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh. That is on me. Misread on my part. Stupid, stupid, stupid par. On to hole number 9. First long par 4-ish, long-ish. 400 yards. Hopefully just one right up the center. Right up central. No. What was that bounce?
You're good. I think that was car path, but I think you're fine.
You think it's past that little patch?
I think you're past that.
What was that bounce right? Let's just hope it's past that like tall patch of grass. Great swing. Everything was super good about that golf swing. It's just a matter of if there's like a tall patch of grass I saw. Dylan said he thinks it's good, but it all depends on if it got a hard kick forward or just a soft bounce right. Oh no. That's super unlucky, guys. Oh, wait. Oh! Is that it? Callaway. Yes! Terrible lie, but it's way better than if it was over there. Yeah, I didn't see a ball, and then Dylan came upon this ball. Look, it's sitting down. That's why I thought it was in the stuff. Terrible lie. What do we got?
82.
It's not going to spin, but I also don't think it's going to fly out of this. I think it's probably just going to come out dead. This is the crazy part about hitting out a thick rough. Could go either way. 60 degree. This is a feel shot. Sit, 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 sit. Thanks. That was best case scenario. I actually got a lot of club on the ball there. Dylan, we got another chance at it here.
Yep.
Last hole was one that I wish I could get back. This one, if we make it, I feel like I almost took one from the course. It's all give and take.
Everything tends to fade away from the clubhouse.
Okay, can kind of feel that. What are you even doing, Garrett? I just left that short. I got scared of it after I rammed the last one by. Oh, still 1 under. We missed 2 opportunities there. That hole and the hole before. But we're still under par, so can't really complain. That was just a terrible effort. These are moments we can't get too upset with ourselves. The putting has been one of the better parts of my game recently. So seeing those 2 putts miss was kind of a tough pill to swallow. I'm not really sure why I tried to baby it down that hill. Got scared of it. It is what it is. We're still under par. Even though we probably should be 3 under, it's still a solid number on the front. Guys, we're on to the back 9. Like I said, not the way we wanted to finish with those 2 missed putts, but on to hole number 10. Slight dogleg left, it looks like. Is it driver or is it not worth the risk? You think it's driver?
I think it's driver. With this wind, I think the line is that the white post.
Holy tight hole, jeez. I'm just gonna try and hit driver and trust it, dude. That's the miss. It's the freaking miss. Oh, yep, that's not gonna be good. Think it got left enough. We're gonna hit a 6-iron now. Try and give ourselves a look just to try and get it up and down for par. Yeah, this isn't exactly what we want here, but let's see how far we're gonna have here. We're still gonna have a ways, but that is fine. Ooh, not a good lie. Needed to be in the fairway here. This is a freaking steaming lie. I really am gonna hit a 9-iron from 190. But I wanna show you guys why. Come look at this ball. We have about this much grass behind the ball, which means we're gonna make contact with the grass. We're still gonna get good contact with the ball. No spin. It's probably gonna come out really hot. When I say I'm hitting a 9-iron 190, it's not my 190 club, it's a 170 club. Steaming hot lie. Might be short though. See, no spin. Go in. Go in. Go in. Oh, oh.
That was a good bounce.
Oh, dude, that like. Woo!
It looked like it stopped so fast too.
Oh my gosh. Steaming hot. That landed short of the green. No spin. Probably had some top spin on it actually. A little short. I think we got 10 feet for a par. This would be one of the better pars we've had on the channel this year. We might even have like 6 feet. That was a great, great shot from back there. It's tough sometimes, guys, when you got lies like that, it's very hard to get yourself to commit to hitting such a small club. Like even comprehending, like the brain comprehending a 9-iron 190. It's not about the numbers sometimes, you just gotta feel it. That was a flyer lie. It worked out. It did look like it stopped on a dime after it had that.
Where did it land? Where's the pitch mark?
Short of the green. That was a tough one to gauge, but we got kind of lucky. Little left, right, maybe here?
Looks like it wants to. Again, I don't know if I want to give the hole up.
I kind of feel the same way as you. Yeah, dude, I think it's inside the hole.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so we're both blind. What the? That might be the furthest I've missed a 10-foot putt from the hole in my life. After a snap hook into the woods, making a bogey is fine. Back to even again, if I don't shoot even par or better, I'm buying somebody's round in the clubhouse after this. So as of now, we're on the line. He just said this is technically number one handicap. I can see why. Everyone take a look. Call me insane. I'm gonna try and hit a pretty solid cut, a big cut. Just try and force the ball right. That's why I'm aiming or starting on the right side of the tee box. I know it looks crazy to the eye, but this just, you can't really hit a draw on this hole, so might as well just try and shape one here.
Come on.
What was that bounce? Did somebody see that freaking BS bounce? What was that?
It bounced like 90
It is slicing
degrees.
like this, and it kicked straight
Hit
left.
a gopher hole.
Is it in play?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's fine?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was sick, though. How about that drive, huh? Dude, so Bryson told me a while back, I still have the lesson on film. I have this whole video film that I never posted, and I'll probably post it on my second channel. In the lesson, I'll give you a quick cliff notes before you guys watch the whole thing. I was really struggling, and I have been struggling off the tee, but at the time, really bad, same still. He said if you're struggling off the tee, just try and feel shot shapes.
This is the best way I've found when you're just out of it and you haven't practiced for a while, hitting the biggest draws or the biggest cuts, getting your body back comfortable with your hands. The most important connection is your hands to the club, right?
Yeah.
And so learning how to turn it over or not turn it as much, getting that sense of feel again is really important for a golf swing.
Oh, it makes sense. If you want to hit a fade, just hit a big fade. If you want to hit a draw, hit a big draw. So there, it's like, I'm hitting this snapper. Might as well just tell myself, hit a big fade. And it worked. It was a great swing, great ball. Unfortunately, we got a tough bounce and we're, just left the fairway, but in a great spot. Okay, downwind off the left. This is the first time today I know what the wind's doing. Feels nice, actually. 60 degree, 120. Should be like just under full with this lie and where the wind's at. Simmer. Pretty hard bounce, but about 12 feet for birdie. Not bad. Downhill look at birdie. We need to quit messing around and make a putt. We've had one birdie putt fall today, and since then we've been completely dry. Why not us? Right now. Birdie look here, guys. Down the hill, we're looking at 25 feet, snapping to our left. I think this is a read that Dylan and I can't really mess up. Now, all right. We've had some of the worst misreads we've seen on the channel, maybe ever. We'll take par. Number one handicap hole. I'm just happy to get out of there unscathed. If it goes. Come on.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh. Right after,
God, bro.
right after we were talking about the hole in one, just freaking right at the pin. Ah, that would have been sick. Guys, for a split second, I really thought we had a chance at it there. Didn't quite get there. We're putting up the hill, another birdie look, see if we can make another lousy par or roll one in for the first time in a while. I'd say out of municipal courses, this is probably top of the list for what I've played. Didn't give it a chance. Kind of right there all day. We've given ourselves looks, which is all we can ask for. Putter has just been slightly cold. I would assume we're kind of getting to some holes that could be considered the signature holes out here, yeah?
So 11's the signature.
Yeah.
7 is the signature, 14. So 13, this is a shorter par 5.
Nice.
Next one, and then 14's another signature.
Cool. See, this is where like, I'm struggling to get myself to hit driver here. It's so, like every hole is so tight out here and I already feel kind of not great with the driver, but it's like you gotta have to. This one's one where you kind of have to, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Money.
Beauty.
Finally. That one felt so freaking good.
That bounced a mile too.
I'm not joking. Sometimes I have these swings where I'll save the clip and I'll re-watch the swing over and over and over. That'll be the one swing I'm gonna have on my phone saved. Ryder, send me the clip, please. I'm gonna just re-watch it over and over and over and try and mimic that from now on. We're gonna be like 140 yards on a par 5, which is where, you know, you're hitting driver and you hit it good, you can go low. All right, 155, into off the right. Should be a full pitching wedge here. Eagle would go a long way right now. Get it to 2 under.
Look at those chickens.
Yeah, those are not chickens, but for sure.
Are there always chickens out here?
Yeah, new flock every year.
Yeah.
So some cool looking chickens. Where'd you guys get them? That's awesome. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Thanks. I'm a 2 guy. Just wait.
Do you sneeze if you look at the sun?
Yeah, you're supposed to. I'm normally a 2 guy. I'm a 2 sneezer.
Yeah.
We'll see if I got enough.
Come on, go, go.
Yeah,
Great shot.
right below the hole. All right, first realistic eagle look today, I believe. Where would you like to see us go next? We've done Boston now. We've done Wolf Creek. By the time this maybe
Technically Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah, that's Boston's the city. We've done Wolf Creek in Nevada. By the time you guys have seen this, we've filmed Texas. We've filmed Kansas City, aka Kansas. Where would you guys like to see us go next? This would go a long way here. Eagle putt to get us to 2 under, changes all momentum of the round.
I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay, you think so?
Yeah, I think you trust it. You can get it. You get some bad juju with both of us reading it, so.
I feel like we've had the read right like 3 times, and then we change it a little bit, and then we miss it. Oh, I think I had it. I think I just blasted it. All right, still take birdie. 1 under, on to the next. Hole 14 next?
Yep.
All right, that was a good like rhythm. We got to get into a rhythm, guys. We got to get into a rhythm right now. We're kind of 1 hole's good, 1 hole's in, 1 hole's good, 1 hole's in. We got to get into a rhythm. Par 4, dogleg right. Got to try and hit another big cut here.
Beauty.
That was awesome. That was a great ball. How close is that to the drone? I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm having an absolute blast out here today. Honestly, just feeling very grateful to be able to do what we do. Like, there are days when it can be pretty exhausting with a lot of travel and stuff like that. Like, right before coming here, we had our event in Austin. I went to bed at 2 a.m. because we're obviously all hanging out, entertaining and whatnot. Woke up at 5:30 to drive to Dallas to get on a flight to here. But then it's moments like this, when you actually get to the destination, like we're here at the course, it makes it all worth it. You guys enjoying the videos and commenting, even the people coming up here in person to say hi, makes it all worth it. I appreciate the continued support. If you guys haven't, hit the subscribe button. That does go a long way. It allows us to keep doing what we do, but appreciate all you guys. What's the number?
120.
It's saying it's downwind. I'm gonna trust it. 120, we're gonna hit the 60 degree. Come on, 2 birdies in a row. We haven't got on much of a rhythm, but like we said, we need that. Just need to put one really close where we don't even have to worry about the putt. Chunked it. Chunk flyer, I hope. Chunk flyer, I hope. Chunk flyer. Kind of was. Unbelievable that got to the green. I literally hit like half an inch behind the ball there.
Perfect number.
Yeah, love when a good thing comes together. I'm way closer than I would have ever expected after hitting that shot. I don't want to early call this one, but I think we might have the read here.
I think you got it. I think you got it.
Yeah. I mean, that was in the hole. I think it actually damaged the lip of the hole. I almost walked that one in. I'm thankful I didn't. I would look like a fool. On to hole 15, this is where we got to make a run. I mean, I thought we were about to start something there. I thought we were about to get on a little streak, a little blackjack streak. 10 in a row. Unfortunately not. Wind's right in the face. What you see is what you get. Got driver here. Softly, softly, softly. No! Dude, we've had like 4 different bounces that could have gone either way, and each one bounced the wrong direction. Honestly, that's not even one that I can be mad at, because it was a very solid swing, good strike. Wasn't like I hooked it. It was just a small draw, just a little bit too much overcooked. Unfortunately, we're gonna be in the stuff. We're gonna have to drop and get up and down for par. We're currently 1 under, and we'll have 3 holes after this. It is kind of funny how he was like mentioning, and I want to kind of talk about this. Front 9 to the back 9 difference is crazy. Every hole in the front 9 was some sort of iron, you know, then you'd have a wedge in. The back 9 is like decently long par 4s that are still tight, and you gotta hit driver. This course is a good challenge, especially for a municipal place. Like, you normally expect them to be a little bit easier, but this one's been tough. Not a good lie. Not a great drop, not a good lie. Should fly on me. Fly or lie back into the wind. This is gonna be a really tough one to gauge. This is another feel shot, kind of like on hole number 18, or sorry, hole number 9. All right. It's gonna be short, right? Take a 2-putt bogey and move on with life. I'm gonna leave the pin in for this one. Just hit it. Not gonna overthink it at all. This is one where we're just gonna look at it for a second, take a quick look. Looks fairly straight. Might move right, might move left. Who knows?
Oh my God, look. Lift him. Look, his mouth is open. Oh my God. Oh, he's nervous.
Okay, whew. Now we're gonna look at this one. Okay, another bogey, second bogey of the day. Even par, 3 holes remain.
Garrett, you have to say hi to these little boys.
I will.
It's like really cute.
Really?
Like actually.
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
Garrett.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
How you guys doing?
Good.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, oh my gosh, did you just run a mile?
Yeah.
Are you good?
We just ran from our house.
No way. Where do you guys live close?
We live right off of the 17th hole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out. You guys want to get a photo or something?
Yes.
You have your phone?
Yeah, I do.
Amazing.
Yo.
I'll get in the middle. Here we go.
I cannot believe this is happening. Do you think you could sign something?
Absolutely. Let me see.
Let me get a ball. I'll get you a ball.
Okay.
Here, I'll do one of my balls. You're good. I bought them in the clubhouse. I got plenty. Would you guys rather a ball or a glove?
I'll take a glove. I'll take a glove.
All right. It's used. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Garrett, I don't want to blow up our spot either, but he's got more hole-in-ones than both of us.
No way. How many do you have?
I won.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I got 0. Here's that one.
Thank you so much.
I think I have another one in here. You got the lucky one. This one hasn't been used that much. Here you boys go.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you too.
Y'all have a good rest of your day. I can't believe you made that run, guys. That's all. That's crazy. What's it?
181.
81. 181.
When it blows, it's definitely in.
Yeah, see, that's the tricky part, dude. It's like, I got 7 iron, but normally this would be a little too much.
Beauty.
All right.
Great shot, though.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Your swing's even sweeter in real life.
I appreciate that, guys. That was a nice golf shot. Finish with a few birdies and we get it to red digits. I'll be very happy with that first time seeing this course. Again, I think we've had a lot of opportunities today that unfortunately we dropped the ball on, but this is one of those where I don't really think we expect to birdie a 180-yard par 3 directly into the wind. So if we do, it'll feel very, very good. Finally!
I didn't have to help.
You guys were good luck. Come on, brother. back to 1 under, 2 holes remain. I'm getting really hungry, so this is perfect timing. I really want to finish with like multiple birdies. I feel like that would be super cool. We're gonna actually hit a 6-iron. Dude, but low-key, it looks like it's kind of more open beyond the creek. This is how I feel with driver, dude. I don't know if I can get myself to really commit to that. What do you think?
Driver.
You just want me to shoot over par?
Yeah.
Just commit to it, Garrett. Why not? Ryder's happy! I think that bounced back into the creek.
It hit the post.
Ryder's very, very happy. There is a slim chance that actually carried. That bounce could have been fortuitous. We'll see. There's a chance that it was. I don't know if my depth perception perceives me correctly, but... Ooh, wait, that was kind of hard. Hold on. That word combo that I just had there, like throughout that sentence, I didn't even know how intelligently I was speaking. That was good. There's no way it hit this post and bounced backwards, bro. There's just no way. How could I get this unlucky? It bounced backwards off this freaking post. Oh wait, is that it? Hold on, is this it? Yes! Yes!
It must have hit that one or something.
Yeah, it must have hit one of these up here. Well, that was lucky then. I thought it bounced back into it. 100, come on. 2 in a row. 2 in a row, Garrett. I feel a hole out. I just want to call it now. I really feel a hole out. No, I don't. Maybe I do. No, I don't. Definitely don't. All right, we can make that. Down the hill for the birdie. Oh, dude, this would be huge right now. Gets us to 2 under. We birdie the last. We shoot 69 after all that. Oh! It's not bad. It's a good roll. Kind of had the read. Might have pulled that a hair. On to the last hole, the final hole. Currently 1 under. Got to finish with a birdie. That was lucky to get away with a par there, because I thought when we got that bounce, we were for sure in the stuff. And I thought it was like my 6th straight bad bounce, but it ended up being okay. We're just gonna hit a little iron out here and try and make birdie the long way. All right, pretty good there. All right, happy I hit 4-iron on this last hole. I was tempted to hit driver, but theoretically it just doesn't make sense. I think if I went over my stats, if I play this hole, say 20 times, and I hit driver 10, 4-iron 10, I'd make more pars or better on the 4-iron. So I think we're about 100 yards. A birdie finish would be electric. .103, final hole. We're 1 under. We finish with a birdie. We shoot 2 under. Should bounce right. Not bad. Take it. Thanks, boys. A little short left. Not a great shot, but kind of a weird side hill lie. Honestly, didn't really expect to hit that one super close. That looks so good, dude. That looks so good. All right, well, thanks, boys. That's 1 under. Dude,
It's a pleasure, man.
thanks for having me out.
No, thanks for
Appreciate
coming.
it, appreciate it. Well, shout out to Braintree Golf Course for having me out today. Like I said, probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite municipal course that I've ever played. We shot 1 under today, which was all right. What'd you think? How was my performance okay? What would you rate it?
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. 8.5.
Okay.
8.5.
All right.
Left a couple out there, but a couple of great shots.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Where do you guys want us to go next? Where are we going next? We're going to give you guys a little sneak peek of where episode 3 is at. But after that, where do you guys want us to go? Comment down below. See you guys. Peace.